Hello and welcome. I'm Martin Tietz, the product manager for TD Mobile. Today I will show you the new menu lists that display a number of items on the left side of a screen. You can tap on an item and then details will be displayed to the right side of the screen. Pretty much what the iOS mail application does. So let me show you the application here. You have a screen that contains the details of an employee. And if you look at the definition on the client side, there is a menu. The menu is defined as a menu list. And if you expand that, then you see that the menu list has a display member, which is the text that is being displayed. And you can choose, as always, you can choose from a list of available bindings that can be placed into this. And then you have an icon member, and that's another column from the database that contains the name of the image that should be displayed in this case. This application uses data classes to access the database. There's a data class employee menu with these instance variables. Employee ID is the identity field here, and there's a string image link which contains the link to the image. Now that's pretty much everything you need to do. If you run the application, these are employee names from the Island database. And if I click on any of these, then the details for this employee will be loaded. So you've seen in the menu that I have defined the text that is coming from a binding, and also the image is coming from a binding. So a nice way to create this kind of master detail application with TD Mobile 2.0. A quick look, a refresh for you to see how database access works here. You have seen that there is a data class employee menu that I did show before, and there is a data operation get employees for menu. It just passes in a connection, a data action which is browse, which turns a number of rows, a data class binding, this employees menu here. If you look into the bindings, then you see that employees menu is an array of the class employee menu. And the only other thing is here that we have a sort field defined by last name ascending. So there's no SQL coding required here, no code writing, just defining the properties of that query, and it all works. Now let's look at the database table contents of the column that is being used for the image link. And you see that the image link column just contains the plain image file name that is being served from the application then. If you look further into the application, below other files, all these image files are being included as part of the application. So that's basically the link between the image and the database. It makes sense to use these as file images because loading images from the database is kind of slow on the server, and transmitting them is slower than loading the image via a file download through the browser. So using menu lists, you can create nice master detail applications that contain images in the menu item itself. Load down a trial version from our website and get going with TD Mobile 2.0 now.